afternoon, I was reading a little book and reading this book of this prince in Karnataka and how many years back this prince was going to become the king. And the mother and father, the king and the queen, were so anxious. It's very important to make the prince get married before they make him the king. And so they searched the whole state for the right bride. Could not find. They searched the whole country, they could not find. They said that, how do we solve this problem? Because as per the rule of the kingdom, they cannot make him the king unless he is married. And they could not find. They could not find means the prince is refusing. He sees one girl there. She's too tall. She's too sharp. See, look at her face. Finally, one day, when the king and the queen were having dinner, he came and said, I found my princess. Even without any hesitation, there was celebration in the whole kingdom. The prince has found his princess. The king will be soon coronated. So then the king and queen went and said, so who's the princess? Tell us, we will get you married immediately. Immediately. So he took the king and the queen and held their hands and took them down into the attic. In the attic, there was a big painting of the most beautiful looking girl who was just 10 years old. So for a moment, they were surprised. This 10-year-old girl, he wants to marry this girl. He said, no, no, no. Look at the date of the painting. The date of the painting was 15 years back. And the prince was 25 years old now. So he said, if the painting is 15 years back and the girl is 10 years, the girl also should be 25. I want to marry this girl. So the king and the queen, they looked at the painting, a lot of dust on the painting, but he just fell in love. Love is crazy. You know, your families and people fall in love.
Yes, we know.
You know what happens. Personal experience.
Yes. Otherwise, I would have agreed with you.
It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Some people fall in love.
Probably the craziest.
So, in this context, I was reading about this prince. Then the king and the queen, they cleaned the painting, then they said, it's impossible. It's impossible. Because this painting was taken 15 years back. This painting was done when there was a drama in the palace, and it was the prince who was dressed as a princess because they could not find a princess who was so beautiful in the drama. So this prince was made into a princess, and now he wants to marry that picture who is nothing but he only. And he says, I will not get married. Now, if I get married, I want to get married to that woman. The king and the queen could not do anything for the moment, didn't know what to do. Then a wise man, he came and he spoke to the prince. He told him, thou art that. You are that. How can you marry one whom you are? Prince was a clever boy, right? He was a prince, after all, a prince. So, the prince was a clever boy, and so he understood. He said, I can do that. So this is the truth that the prince realized. And from sorrow, he was happy again because, see, the problem is when we don't realize the truth. I think today's topic is realize the truth. If we don't realize the truth, we become unhappy. We must realize the truth. We don't realize the truth. And today I'm going to share many questions people have asked me about the truth, and I'm going to share a few questions. Questions and answers, because in my journey in the last few years, I have gone through so many of these questions, and so when I'm free now, I open a book, like today I got this story, I read. So once Pushpa was with me and we met a saint. a very spiritual person. He looked at her hand and he said, is that your wedding ring? What are you wearing? So he said, can I look at it? So he said, he was asking, trying to look at which finger. So he asked her, what is this? What is this? See nicely, nicely. Nicely see. Diamond. Looks like diamond. Actually, it's gold cut like that. But are you sure? Forget about the diamond. Are you sure what this is? So then that saint told her. Pushpa also told that saint, no, it's not any, don't look at which finger and all those things. It's just a ring. It fitted me, I'm wearing in this finger. He asked her, what is it? She said, it's a ring. Same thing, she said, it's a ring. He said, no, it's not a ring. So she thought that fellow was a little bit crazy. So he told her one simple thing. He said, you see, do one thing, he said, take out the gold. If I take out the gold, you give me the ring. So she said, if I take out the gold, then there is no ring. Then she said, why are you telling me it's a ring? So what is it, he asked her. She said, it's gold. But you make up your mind. Just now you told?
Ring.
So what do you think? This is a ring or this is gold?
Gold ring.
If it's a gold ring, it's a gold ring. So I take out the gold. Ring should be there. Then give me the ring.
Naturally, you're taking out the metal.
Yeah, so give me the ring then. You are saying strongly it's a gold ring. So ring is there?
Without that, it won't be a ring. Without the gold, there's no ring.
Exactly. So it appears as a ring, but actually it is
Gold.
so we don't realize the truth. This is the truth. The truth is that we don't realize. And because we don't realize, we suffer. Today they're talking on this topic. Why this discussion today? When they said Margaret wants to have another talk, Minu said they're having a chat, you would let her have a talk. I said, sure, I'm free and I think we've talked. Anybody wants to talk about spirituality, I'm happy to talk whenever. Sometimes people come now one-on-one. They can have a personal discussion. I said, sure, come sit down. Just make sure I'm here. Once one person came and said, I'm waiting 1 hour for you and there was no personal discussion. I said, why? I was in Singapore. If you come and you're waiting 1 hour for me and I'm in Singapore, I can't have a personal discussion. I did not know you'll come. But the point is, we have to realize the truth. Some people, they want to climb Mount Everest. Can we climb? How many of you have climbed Mount Everest?
Only dancing.
Huh? No, don't say that. Many have climbed. Huh?
Later.
Every day somebody is climbing. Not only. But how many of you, anybody has climbed? No? Have you climbed? Why have you not climbed? Nobody. But why, customers, why have you not climbed?
It's far from here.
Very tough.
Not tried also.
Exactly, not tried. No. You're not even thought about it. Correct? So you did not climb Mount Everest because you did not even think about it. So when you don't realize the truth, why you don't realize the truth? You're not even thinking about realizing. You are not even thinking that I should realize the truth. Today you just go and ask anybody in the house, you take out the ring and ask what answer they will give. What answer they will say? They'll say it's a ring. You tell them it's not a ring, they'll be surprised. What's he talking? It's not a ring. But the truth is, it appears as a ring, but it is not a ring. So today we are trying to get to some truth. We are trying to get to some truth. What is that truth? And why are we getting at the truth? We are getting to the truth because if you don't get to the truth, you suffer. So stories are very interesting. So one or two stories always gets a good mood started. So there were 10 friends. You heard the story of the 10 friends? In spirituality, it's a very famous story of the 10 friends. Then the Upanishads. So these 10 friends were crossing a river. They were going for a picnic. And these 10 friends crossed the river. And as they crossed the river, the last fellow said, "Ek mar gaya." He said, what do you mean एक मर गया? मैं देखा एक बड़ा crocodile आया. वो बड़ा crocodile ऐसा किया, एक मर गया. That mood, no? So the friends were all standing. So he counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! Started crying. Because there were 10. Then the second fellow said, no, maybe not counting properly. He counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm crying. And this continued. All are crying. And the other thing, no, you're not checking properly. I will count. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, they decided that now they want to know who died. They want to find out of the 10 who died. Then one sadhu was passing by. When sadhu was passing by, then he came. He said, what's the problem? They said, one of our friends died. He said, they have to die. They have to die. Crocodile has eaten. I asked, who saw the crocodile eating? He said, nobody saw the crocodile eating, but one friend heard a big splash. So then the sadhu came and he said, okay. Om Namah Shivaya. He counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the sadhu counting wrong. We all counted. We were 9, you are saying 10. So the sadhu took that leader of the group and took his hand and said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and turned the finger and said, thou art the 10th. You are the 10th person. Everybody was counting 9 but they're not counting themselves. But now when they came to know that they are 10, but they're still crying? Crying over, all celebrating, dancing. Why are they dancing?
They found the truth.
They realize the truth. When you don't realize the truth, suffering. You have suffering. Why we suffer? What is the reason that we suffer? You know why we suffer? We suffer because of ignorance. We all suffer. We all suffer. But why do we suffer? We all have misery. We all have pain. Correct? Even today somebody must have made you unhappy. Because we don't realize the truth. We don't realize what is this truth. All religions of the world talk of it. But we don't realize. We are so busy. Busy doing what? That doesn't matter. Busy cooking, earning, going to office, taking care of children, washing the clothes. But why we are doing this, we don't know. What we are doing? क्या करना? करना है ना? तुम lucky है, तुम नहीं करता है, हमको करना है ना? Is the answer people say. But one thing we have no time for. We have no time to seek the truth. I meet people who are 80 years old, 85 years old, 90 years old, and I talk to them. And I feel they talk like 10-year-old children. Like they don't know anything. They've grown from 10 years to 80 years, 90 years, but they've not realized the truth. Recently I was trying to learn a little bit more of the truth. And I looked out of my office. And I was looking at the office and I saw some beautiful birds. There was a beautiful kingfisher sitting on the top there. And I saw the water flowing. I saw a beautiful flower. Inside the flower, there were some red petals. That was itself another flower. And inside that was another flower. So I was saying, what an amazing, beautiful flower this is. In the flower, I don't know if you've seen a flower like that, it's so beautiful. But what is all this beauty? You know, some of you must have seen the movie. Many years back there was a movie. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. You see? Who's the actor? Shashi Kapoor. And all of you know that. But you don't know that Satyam Shivam Sundaram is one of the most powerful mantra. You know what's a mantra? It's a mantra. What is this mantra? I know for me, realizing the truth of the process, I keep on going step further. The truth is Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. What is Satyam? Truth. What is Shivam? God. God, not Shiva. Jesus, Shiva, Allah doesn't matter. Shivam is just a word. God. What is Sundaram? Beautiful. Just look at the truth. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Satyam is only one. The truth is only one. What is the truth?
One.
Everything is Shivam. And Shivam is Sundaram. You look at the flowers, it's beautiful. You look at the birds, it's beautiful. You look at the butterfly, it's beautiful. You look at the rabbits, it's beautiful. Look at people,
Very beautiful.
very beautiful.
How about lion?
You look at apples and cherries and strawberries. Beautiful or beautiful? Beautiful. But what is that Sundaram? The Satyam of the Sundaram is Shivam. But you don't understand. I saw a butterfly flying. It was flying and then came to my table and it fell down. Tadak. Now, is it still as no, it's dead. Dead. Is it still as beautiful as it was? Is the beauty there? Or now would you treasure it or you treasure it when it's flying? Now what you will do? You will take it? Because of no. You will not keep it. It's a dead butterfly. It's gone. Okay, you love your wife or husband. You love them. The dead body is on the floor. You still love them? No, it's over. It's gone. The Shivam is gone. If the Shivam is gone, you are giving one more new version. If the Shivam is gone, then the Sundaram is gone. The beauty is in all the beautiful things in the world are beautiful because God exists in them. But the problem is this. We don't find out the truth because we don't ask questions. We don't go and search. There are three ways to realize the truth. One, we have to ask questions. For example, somebody asked a question to me many years back. He said, what came first, chicken or egg? So I said, chicken came from egg. He said, good, but where did egg come from? Egg came from chicken. But where did chicken come from?
Both are same gene. Chicken and egg are got
Genes.
same gene.
Which genes?
That is the real gene. The DNA is one. Both.
That's okay. What came first?
The DNA came first.
Yeah, from where did egg came?
That from the space, from the earth it has come. From the space, everything has come from the space, manifested.
So this is exactly what you must ask. You must. A stands for ask. I stands for investigate. R stands for realize. Three-step method. AiR. First you must ask. Then you must investigate. Then you must realize. Don't just say DNA, it came from space. Where butterfly came? It came from space. How did butterfly come from space? It came from DNA. What DNA? What is DNA? Somebody said something. We don't have to believe just because somebody said something. So, we must ask what is it? Today's discussion is what? Realize the truth. Step one, realize the truth. Why should we realize the truth? Because the truth will give us happiness.
Yeah.
The truth will liberate us from suffering. How should we realize the truth? There's a method. You have to ask questions. Don't just sit down there and say, I will climb Mount Everest. No. Can you climb Mount Everest? You cannot. How do you realize the truth? Even a person who knows everything about the Upanishads and Vedas does not realize the truth. A person has read the Bible and the Quran and the Bhagavad Gita and they don't realize the truth. I know people who read Bhagavad Gita 10 times. Somebody will quote the Bible, Jeremiah and all the words of the Bible. But what is the use of quoting all the words of the Bible and the Quran? If you don't understand that, you don't realize the truth. You have to realize the truth. Because if you realize the truth, there is liberation. In the religions, they call it nirvana. Buddha called it nirvana. In the Vedas, it's called moksha. In the Bible, it's called salvation or enlightenment. It's the same. Names are different, but it's the same. is liberation. And liberation comes from realization. And beyond religion, you all are from a group called interfaith group, right? The interfaith group, what is the interfaith group all about? Saying that God is one. I may see God as A, you may see God as B, and somebody else may see from. Just because Pani is called water in America, and Tanni in Tamil Nadu, and Aqua in France, it doesn't change what water is. It's still the same water. You may call it different names. But there's something common. Oh, I've heard of that. But what is the truth? So the question is, what is the truth? The truth is very simple. But you cannot realize the truth. If I tell you the truth also, if I tell you the truth now, you say, oh, I know it. If you ask anybody what the truth is, I am very truth. I am a soul. I have a soul. I am the soul. Different people will say, so what is the truth?
It exists everywhere.
What is the truth? So
There is no place where the truth is not
So
existing.
what is the truth? Answer what is the truth?
Truth is that there is only one thing in the universe, that is truth.
What?
Everything has come out from that's a space. I call it a space. From the space, all matters, all plants, kingdom, man, universe, everything has come. Space is the origin. From that intelligence only everything sprang up, time after time, year after year, and then.
So you understand what he's saying? Or you understand?
He's asking about truth, that's all, not space.
So that is the truth.
But she doesn't understand.
Ultimately, we all have come from that is the
Because
truth.
she has-
Truth always exists. There is no place in the
She
universe
doesn't
where
understand.
truth is not existing.
So you agree or you understand what he's saying?
Master, you said say one simple sentence.
No,
See,
universal law.
they want simple
That's
sentence.
exactly. Truth is not possible to tell in one sentence or one language or one religion or one God. It exists everywhere. You can't. That is the problem. That is why we don't find out.
Very good. You are very good. You are very passionate about it. So you tell the what is the truth? You are such a calm person. Let us hear this. What is the truth, sir?
Sir, I wish to make my own interpretation. 29 seconds, please. 29
29 seconds. Please come. Start. 29 seconds is yours.
9 seconds over.
Okay.
I made one, don't say mistake.
Please. Okay, let him speak. What is the
I
truth?
come to the point, sir. Once in some like this person, I met some great Maharshi. The name is a different aspect. They're asking, they're talking about the energy and consciousness. In a great audience, about 400, 500 people, in a very sophisticated, this and that, I am not satisfied. Their duality is there. One says energy, the other says is consciousness. I tried. I not slept it, but I listened to him. But he just looked at me and also asked, what do you want to ask her? I'm having a doubt, sir. Please, what is your doubt? Can you say that energy and consciousness in single word? Then the what she has referred to that, energy is Shakti and the consciousness is something like Shiva and Shakti. No, sir, still I am not happy, I am not satisfied. In my level at least, I want a single word. There is a duality, Shakti and consciousness. I want a single word. No, I said.
So you take 1 minute.
So what is the truth, sir?
Now I come to the point. This is a background, sir. Then I was there. I accept that there is a two. That we think it is a one. That is truth, of course. Of course, I don't know real truth.
So you
But
think it's
listen to
true?
you.
Yeah. But you think it's true?
Huh?
You think it's
No,
true?
no. I cannot say it is true or
But
what.
you're not getting that one word.
Oh, I want to know.
That one is a
That is you say what truth. I not realize. I know that.
Okay,
And I realize.
thank you. The point is this. Let me answer one thing to you, which is very important. The truth will be understood by each person in this room differently. Do not try to understand the truth the way somebody else has understood the truth. Adi Shankaracharya understood the truth in a different way, Ramana Maharishi understood the truth in a different way, and the Buddha understood the truth in a different way. Jesus Christ in a different way, Muhammad in a different way. All have realized the truth. You also can realize the truth. The truth is not complicated. The truth is simple. But why we don't realize the truth?
Because we are fighting.
We are fighting with whom?
The other truth is
Good answer, good answer, good answer. So I'll keep your answer on the table. Anybody else? Why we don't realize the truth?
Because the truth is within us, ourselves.
AC can't remember. AC off. AC off.
That's it.
That's only the door. That's not. Otherwise you can't breathe. AC off.
The truth is very subtle, but all my senses are focused outside. Because the truth is inside me, but always I try to use all the five senses, they are focused outside. So I don't realize the truth.
Okay, good. Second answer. I don't realize the truth because I'm looking outside and I don't realize the truth. He said because we are fighting with each other. There are two answers. Yes, sir.
Truth is not different from me. Myself is truth.
Yeah.
So when I'm myself, I can't see myself.
So why you don't realize the truth?
Because I'm not separate from the truth. I myself is the truth.
Then you should realize it. No?
No, somebody should realize. Nobody should realize.
Somebody should make you realize.
No. Because I myself is the truth. I am not separate from the truth. I can't put the truth outside and see that.
He thinks he's Gandhiji.
I myself is the truth. So I can't separate truth from myself.
So my question to you, have you realized the truth?
Not necessary, sir. I myself is the truth. Why the system realize truth?
You're a philosopher.
Gandhi,
No, it's good, it's good.
Experiments in
Okay,
truth.
it's good.
no interest.
See, it's a perspective. Nothing wrong. What he's saying, I myself am the truth. So why should I realize the truth? He's not answering the question, what the question is. The question is what stops us from realizing the truth.
Because we're always
Ignorance.
in suffering.
Huh?
Ignorance.
It's good. Margaret says something very nice, ignorance.
We're always in suffering.
Good. So you're absolutely right. There must, I can guarantee you without meaning any harm to you, today you must have had some amount of suffering for some reason. From the time you woke up, somebody must have troubled you. Somebody must have blocked your vehicle. Somebody must have splashed water on your face. Somebody must have troubled you and you say, yo, Rama, But it happens every day for everybody. It's a problem. The question is, what stops us from realizing the truth? I tried to write a book on it. The book is called The Mind is a Rascal. This book will be out next week, so we'll give Margaret a copy. The book is called The Mind is a Rascal. You know, you said you're fighting. Who's causing that? Mind. And you said something, you're looking outside.
Yes.
Who's causing that?
Senses.
Who's controlling the senses?
Mind.
Mind. The mind is a rascal. The mind stops you from realizing the truth. Because the mind, you have a mind? Have a mind or no?
Yes.
Of course. Who told you have a mind? How you know? I know. It's just like saying you have a nose.
Yes.
You have a nose, no? I know I have a nose.
Yes.
But the mind, you please go home today and then after 2 hours you search for the mind and tell me where it is. Where is the mind? You cannot find. We do think. But is the mind in the toe? You say the mind is here. No, the brain is here. The mind is in every nerve cell, right? If you sense something here, you go to the dentist to do root canal. Will he just pull out without anything? What does he do? Why put anesthesia? To switch off the sensation in the brain. No, not mind. Don't say mind. In the brain.
Physical brain.
And we think the brain is the mind. But the brain is not the mind.
But it is a seat of the mind.
That's what we believe. But there's no proof. The brain has got certain faculty of memory. The brain has got some storage capacity. But the mind is a different thing. Mind is a very complicated thing.
It is our own imagination.
See, the mind, if you understand what's the mind, you realize the truth.
Oh, thank you.
So just understand this, sit quietly. I don't think I told you this nice story. Since you are interested in mind, I'm going to tell you. One Maharaja went to a sadhu. He went to the sadhu and he told the sadhu, Swamiji, हमारे को बहुत टेंशन है स्वामीजी. हम राजा हैं, हमारे को बहुत टेंशन है. तो स्वामी told him, ठीक है, हम तुम्हारा टेंशन दूर कर देंगे. तुम कल सवेरे 5 बजे आओ. Herald, come tomorrow. The Raja said, Namaste. As he was going, he told, hey Raja, जब तुम आता है tomorrow 5 o'clock, अपना mind को लेके आओ. The Raja thought this fellow was little bit. The Raja thought this Swami's screw is little loose. So he went and told the Rani, he told the queen, I went to Swami, I'm telling I have a lot of tension. He said, you come tomorrow morning 5 o'clock, he's telling me bring the mind. Bloody fool, how can I go without the mind?
He lost his mind.
So next morning 5 o'clock, the queen told you go to the Swami, meet the Swami. So he went at 5 o'clock in the morning. The Swami was busy. Oh, suddenly he saw the Raja. Oh, Raja. And as expected, as soon as the Raja came, what he told? Raja, have you brought the mind? Now the Raja said, I will not leave this fellow now. Swami, what is wrong with you, Swami? क्या तुम ठीक है क्या? How can हम mind छोड़ के कैसा आ सकता है? I brought the mind. I have to bring them. How can I come without my mind? So he told, very good. That means you know when you come, the mind comes. Of course I know that much. He said, Raja, बैठ जाओ. He said, 2 घंटा बैठो. तुम mind को ढूंढ के मेरे पास लेके आओ. मैं तुम्हारा stress दूर कर देता हूँ. You just find the mind up to still for 2 hours and doing some meditation, puja and all. After 2 hours, you bring your mind and you take away all the anxiety. The king sat down for 2 hours. Exactly 2 hours. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? My toe is going, oh, my mind is going to the toe. Where's my mind? Here. Where is it? I can't where it is inside. For 2 hours he was searching for the mind. Then the sadhu asked him, Raja, mind love, I will remove your tension. Bring the mind. So it was, Swami, I cannot, how can I bring the mind? The mind, no, it's only a function. It's only a function of the body, the function of the brain. So Raja Swami explained to me, he said just like function of the mouth is to chew or to talk. Function of the legs are to walk. Function of the brain is to think. He said very good. Just like you can stop the function of the legs and stop the function of the mouth, just stop the function of the brain. Your thinking with your steps will be gone. What is that? It's a Swami said.
But he is not rascal.
Huh?
If you stop.
So the point is this, that we are not able to realize that because of our mind. That's why in many of the religions they talk to you of meditation. They talk to you of silence. What is silence all about? Silence is calming the mind. The mind is thinking 50 thoughts a minute. What's happening? Oh, it's cold. Should I wear a jacket? AC is on. No, I should. Very hot. Somebody something, he told something, smell something is coming. What's happening in my house? What about dinner today? Chapati will be hot or not? How? The mind will go on thinking 100, 200 things.
So
My job is that.
how are you putting this?
How are you?
Putting rest to the mind.
So that's the challenge. That's why you have to quieten the mind. They tell you sometimes to concentrate on one thought, right? They say one mantra or one thought. When you try to calm the mind, that's why you notice many people get, oh, magic. People say, I went for some yoga, I went for some meditation. Very like magic. What happened? No magic. What did you do? You just calmed your mind. The stress went away. It's very simple. See, when you calm the mind, what do you realize? You realize that whatever is happening
It's not happening.
is not happening. Whatever is happening is only a drama. So look at it. If you look at it, today why we get angry? We get angry. Today if you are sitting with your wife and you are eating dinner, suddenly some man comes, he comes and tells her, come on darling, let's go. And she holds his hand and she goes. You will say, hey, what the hell do you think? My wife, man, what are you doing? You catch him, you will beat him, but your wife is holding your hand and your wife is already gone there. But if it is a natak, If it's a drama, you're watching the movie. Amitabh Bachchan's wife, Dharmendra Patel. You're laughing. Why are you laughing? Because it's only a drama. The problem is, in this world, everything is a drama. But we don't realize it. See, first there was a nice stage. One guy was acting as Napoleon. He was acting on the stage. Then he told his servant, "Hey, you get out. This is order from Napoleon." So in the stage, Ali walks out of the stage. Then in the next scene, Napoleon is a dhobi, and that Ali is the Seth. And the Seth tells him, "Hey dhobi, jaake hamara kapda dho." In the stage, he tells him, "How dare you call me dhobi? In the previous scene only, I was Napoleon. How you are calling?" Can you do like that in the stage? Can you do it? Why you cannot do? And the drama will be spoiled.
It's a play.
It's only a play. Game. But in reality, if you really see, stop for a moment. Just stop for a moment and think. We're all worried about so many things. Suppose today is the last moment, today's end, everything over today. What is it to worry about? You say, "Oh, no, don't tell like that. I got so much gold in my cupboard, I have to give my daughter, my granddaughter, I have to." The problem is we don't realize everything is just a drama. This is the truth. I said, don't take it from my words. You have to realize it. You have to realize that if you want peace, don't look at everything real. See, somebody will come to your life, they'll be your best friend. After 10 years, you will see, they cheated me. How dare, I cannot believe it. Kadule. One lady was telling me, kadule. I said, what? Kadule. I don't understand the meaning of kadule. Then she told me, my son only has kicked me out of my own house. I am a beggar. He took my son, kadule. She's telling me. But is it rare? Not, we hear so many things happening. Kadule. But we don't realize that all this is a drama. And people come and people go and people cheat. But if as long as we take it real, everything is real. Look at that fellow. Last time he took 100 rupees and from me, and I asked him, "Hey, give 100 rupees." He said, 100 rupees, huh? When I took from you? Maybe you were dreaming. Look at that scoundrel. 100 rupees he took, cheap fellow. 100 rupees. Oh, 100. Now this 100 rupees will trouble you 100 times. And you go on repeating 100 rupees. But that's the truth, What I'm saying is the truth or not the truth? How it troubles us. Then we are unhappy. We are miserable. We don't need to be miserable. We can be free. If you realize everything's a drama, suppose I was dreaming, sleeping. In the dream, I said, "Tumhara dadi bahut acha hai. Hum tumharo 10,000 rupees deta hai, tumhara dadi, because of your dadi, I am giving 10,000 rupees. I look at your dadi and gave. The next day I get up, I come and I go tell you, "Sir, because of your dadi, I gave 10,000 rupees to you, So you give me back." You will say, what? My daddy may be good, but you didn't give 10,000 rupees. I said, yesterday only I came and gave 10,000 rupees. No, sir, you didn't give, sir. I am a spiritual person. I will not lie. You are not giving 10,000. I told you your daddy is so beautiful and I gave you. Maybe in your dream, maybe yours. But in reality, you are not giving me 10,000. So in the dream, what I saw, I gave 10,000. Morning, can I wake up and I can go and take from him? How can I take from him? But even life is like a dream, no? End of the day, it's like a dream. Everything will be over. And we are all worrying about this and worrying about that. And what happened 10 years ago and what happened 20 years ago? What happened 30 years ago? We go on worrying and worrying and worrying and worrying. What is the use? Somebody troubled 25 years ago. One uncle was in Hong Kong. So he used to come. How are you? I said, I'm very good. How are you? अच्छा है. Business कैसा है? भगवान की दया. 20 साल पहले हम एयरपोर्ट में आया, तुम हमारे को पिकअप नहीं किया, हमारे ऑटो में आना. That he has told already 25 times. Every time he comes from, he says 18 साल हो गया, 17 साल हो गया, 15 साल हो गया, 14 साल हो गया. Next time he comes, I know. As soon as he says, before he comes, I tell him, मुझे याद है ऑटो में मैं एयरपोर्ट में नहीं आपको नहीं आया ऑटो में आगे और क्या है और बोल. Because that becomes a death recorder in his mind. All the time it's troubling him. From 20 years, हम आया 20 years पहले. आप हमारे ऑटो में एयरपोर्ट में गए, हमारे ऑटो में आया. So the point is this: how do we realize the truth? So people ask me the question. So let's ask a simple thing, right? God. You believe in God or no? You believe in God, sir? Believe. Who's God?
Almighty.
Almighty. Who Almighty?
Let's relax with it.
Huh?
But let's relax. The experience.
No, according to you, who's God?
God is invisible.
Invisible. How to pray to invisible God? Okay, good. I'm happy attempting to giving the answer.
God is only a word to show that there's some truth exists, but it doesn't show the direction. The God, the word, it's only a signal, signpost. In this direction, if you go, it's God is somewhere there.
People get confused, sir. You say God is signpost, tomorrow they will go to NGO and say, look at signpost, they say God is your God. Be careful, don't say God is signpost. Be careful, please. If you say God is signpost, tomorrow she will go and say, signpost, she will do that putting bottu and she will do abhishekam on the signpost. Please be careful. Sir, what is God according to you, sir? Superpower. Superpower. Good. So, where is the superpower? It's not visible. Not visible. What is God according to you? Where is God? What is God? Who is God according to you?
Conscious. God is
How is
everything for me.
Huh?
God is everything for me.
God is everything. Even the chair you are sitting on?
Chair.
Yes, yes.
You are sitting on God? Or?
Yes.
No. She's like, accept the chair. Accept my chair, but how can I be sitting on God? So she's feeling bad. That's why I don't. She thought God is everything. So I asked, your chair is also God?
Yes, God.
Almighty power.
God is the point. See, the point is this. We have to investigate. Okay. Do you think God exists or there is no God?
Not in physical form.
Correct. But does God, is there a God?
Yeah, there are some questions which are unanswerable.
So there,
I assume there is a Mr. X.
there's, is Mr. Thomas.
God is a name we have given. I can call him Mr. X.
Yeah, good. You call him. It's not, you don't mean he's Mr. No? Because Margaret says it's Holy Mother. The point is this, in China, the God looks like Chinese. In Africa, it's a black God. Because they think God is African.
God is a human.
Very good. Then what, he has blood also, is it?
It's all our imagination. We have framed a term called God and we started worshipping.
So who's God? Is it human? Which nationality?
Everyone, 7 billion people are worshipping God.
Who is the God? You said he's a human.
Human form we are worshipping.
But who is God, according to you?
You have to ask the first person who made the God. Very first person.
So the point is this.
Please repeat what he said.
Ask the first person who made God.
He's asking you to tell. You're the first person. The point is this. We have to ask, investigate, realize. ask questions, keep on asking, keep on asking, keep on asking. You go home today, you ask your God. Which God you believe in?
Now I'm confused.
Confused. But before you were confused,
Before I was confused.
which photograph is there in the temple of your house or church of yours?
Childhood I had one God.
Which God?
Rama, Krishna.
Rama. Two gods, not one. You're saying one?
Temple I go by.
Very good. So you have all-rounder God.
No, Hindu gods.
Hindu gods.
Initially.
According to Hindu God, there are 33 million gods.
I know only few.
Few. He knows only few. How many, sir? Lakshmi, you know, for Lakshmi you went
Maybe a
sometime.
dozen.
But you know Lakshmi, for Lakshmi Puja you did sometime because you want.
Goddess. See, for different purpose, we are
Different gods.
seeking favors. So we go to that God.
So go to the God, whoever you want to believe in, and try to find out who's God. Where is God? What is God?
Without questioning, we worship.
Okay, but that's not enough. That's not enough. I worship to Shiva. I built a statue for 40 years.
You are not worshipped.
I was worshipped without knowing who's God.
What made you to build it?
Because I believed that Shiva is God. I got a vision. I must build a statue, biggest statue of Lord Shiva. I prayed to this statue for 23 years. Now also I pray. Today also I did Abhishek. That you can ask me later questions if you want, because that will become another discussion. But the point is, this is all part of the truth. Today's subject is only one thing. Only one thing. Today you have to realize only one thing. When you go from here, you have to go from out of this door saying, I will realize the truth. I will find out what is the truth. That is the goal. Some of you might have already realized the truth. You don't. But don't think realization is eating masala, like eating masala dosa. Don't, I went to Udupi, it was opposite. I asked, masala dosa? I had. Like that realization also came. No. Realization of the truth is a difficult subject. According to me, less than 0.0000001% of the world has realized the truth. Which means very few people in this world. But you have to go on a search. And you have to ask questions. How does this universe work? You know, what is happening here now?
Rotation.
Rotation?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, it's rotating.
Sure.
Yes, yes.
How it's rotating?
Because from that axis it is rotating. That is mainly because it has got an axis. I am not referring to the universe has got an axis.
We are talking how this is rotating. Any battery is there?
No.
Then how it's rotating?
Because initially you gave a spin on that. With that initial velocity it is spinning.
Sorry, but your answer is wrong. Anybody can tell me how this is rotating?
Oh, now it should have been stopped. 1 second, sir. It is not properly balanced. It is slightly tilted. Because of the imbalance, there is a rotation.
Your second answer is also wrong.
Force is there.
Huh?
The force is there.
Some force is there.
Some air is that's rotating.
Some
Atmospheric force.
That answer is also wrong. See, simple. See, we are asking a simple question. Realize the truth. This truth is only about this globe, not the universal globe. I am asking everybody in the room. Because I went on a quest to find out how this damn globe is rotating.
Some magnetic force is there, sir.
A magnetic force. I also thought. So I took another globe like this and I broke it. I wanted to find out. Costly, 5,000 rupees. I broke it. What is magnet? I have to realize that. How this damn globe is just going on from 1 year is going on. No battery, nothing. Going on. Then one day I realized the truth. One day I realized the truth. What is the truth?
It is capable of generating its own energy.
Ah, very good, but it's wrong. Very good, but wrong. So one day, I was sitting here, and suddenly, all the lights went off. It stopped rotating.
Electromagnetic
That
force.
means it was on a solar kind of a system. So I had a mobile phone.
Sorry.
My mobile phone was in my hand, and I could see lights. I could see here, but this fellow,
Stop.
stopped rotating. I got you, because the manufacturer of this globe doesn't give the secret.
Oh.
So I'm saying, this globally we are having big discussion. How the other globe is rotating? Have you thought?
Everything is rotating.
No, the whole world, the earth. You know, the earth is
The
rotating.
universe is also rotating.
It is expanding. The whole universe
He
is
said it's rotating.
continuous expansion.
Who told you, sir?
That's what the scientist has been.
That's what scientists told me.
Yes.
I thought you entered, came, and because you have gone to and you are taken along with Richard Branson has gone to the moon. You are taking Richard Branson, scientist, and have gone into the universe, and you have gone beyond the Milky Way. And
What really happened is there was one scientist who was looking at the stars for 20-30 years. One fine morning he declared that universe is expanding because I saw the stars are moving away.
that one scientist from 30 years is just looking
Yes,
at
constantly looking at the stars.
He
Nobody.
didn't go to toilet, he didn't do anything.
No, you are right. 100% correct. 100% correct. Then he discovered everything is going away. That's possible only when there is an expansion.
We will have a personal discussion, sir.
Yes.
So the point is
We
this.
were in rotating.
See, I'm asking you, somebody give me a sensible answer. Is the earth rotating, yes or no? Please. Yes, sir. Please, you are a very quiet person, you will give me a sensible answer. What makes you think the earth is rotating? How do you know?
That's why books, scientists which has been
Okay, let me turn the question.
How about sunrise and sunset?
If I tell you, this mobile phone is mine. Gone. Does it become mine? How can Margaret prove this is not my mobile phone but her mobile phone?
knows the number.
A, she knows the number. B, she knows the password. C, she knows all the data which is stored in this mobile. In front of this group, she can prove me to be a liar, no?
Yes.
She knows this mobile phone is belonging to her. But if I throw this phone up and it comes into my hand down, how does this prove that the law of gravity exists? What is the proof? For thousands of years, people were throwing apple up and it was coming and hitting their head and they said, ouch, oh, ouch. Suddenly, who questioned it? Newton. One day, when he threw the apple came and hit his head, it fell on the head, Newton said, not ouch. Why? He asked the apple, why you didn't go up in the sky? Why you came down? He looked at the apple, why you came down? Why you didn't go up? And he discovered gravity. So there is no proof of gravity, but through inference. Through inference, he has proved the law. Do we all accept gravity or we don't accept gravity? Yeah, otherwise, if you don't accept gravity, this chair should be flying up in the sky like that. Why the chair? Why the chair is on the ground? For what reason? Gravity. Because of gravity. Like that, because of constant day, night, we know that the earth is. So it is very important for us to look at some of these cosmic laws. And this will help us realize the truth. For example, the law of karma. It works, is there or not? How many of you believe in karma? You believe in karma? Yes? What's the gap? Huh?
All Hindus believe.
Hindus.
Buddha, Buddhism.
And everybody believes. Margaret said everybody believes. See,
She is mistaken.
in the Bible, I think somewhere. No. I think it's as you sow, so shall you reap. Is there no? What is as you sow, so shall you reap?
Karma.
That's the law of karma.
That is only in this life, not in future.
That is different perspective. But the law of karma states, what you give, you get. Now, let me tell you, when you start introspecting on this, then you realize, okay, suppose today I gave 25,000 poor people dinner today and I died. Where's the reward for that? That makes you realize there must be a reward after my life. And some people, then they think. Some people think, okay, I'll go to heaven. Then they ask the question, where is heaven?
Suspended.
I want a telephone number. I want to find out. In Google, it's a common question. Where is heaven? Children asking Google, where is heaven? So the point is this, see, many things there's no proof. But we have to use our common sense to understand through inference. So we have to, realizing the truth cannot happen unless you really want to know the truth. If you don't want to know the truth, if you don't want to know who made this t-shirt, you don't need to know, no? As somebody made, some fool made, no, I want to know who made this t-shirt. Then you take the label, made in which country, Cambodia, you go to Cambodia. Hello, a t-shirt kaun banaya? Kidhar se? Manufacturer, ABC company. You go to ABC company. Hello, you made this t-shirt, ABC company, Cambodia. Yes, we made. How did you make this t-shirt? You go into it, you go into it, you go into it, you go into it. If you want to realize the truth, you must get into all the universal laws, cosmic laws. What's the time? 5 more minutes. I have so many cards left. So why don't people realize the truth?
This was a question from time immemorial. Every saint has asked.
What?
Why?
So you have found it?
Nobody has clearly told us.
No, it's very simple. Okay, so good. Let us conclude with this.
Sir, I give one small this thing, sir. You are going to tell what's the truth now. Before I want to experiment and see whether I am very near to your answer which you are going to now.
Yes. Come,
The
good
truth, no.
Breaking
The
news.
truth is very subtle in nature. It can be only experienced, it cannot be seen. That's my answer, which I would like to add.
See, I tell you what.
Yes,
First thing I want to tell you.
sir.
If you want to realize the truth, it cannot come through words.
Yes,
Be quiet. That's good. Be quiet
yes.
and try to realize it.
Let's do it.
When you talk too much, then the senses, the mouth, the brain, doesn't let you. You know the answer, but you can't realize it. You must get into practice. My Guru told same thing to me. He told me you talk too much. He told me. So I'm telling what my Guru told me, I'm telling you. My Guru told me shut up. Go and realize the truth by being quiet. So he asked a simple question, we will ponder on that one question. So what did you answer? Time immemorial, we do not know who and what's not clear. So, somebody came here to the Shiva temple and the bell rang, right? Ding dong, Om Namah Shivaya. So he told, I am come to Shiva temple. Somebody told him, in front of Shiva temple, one Doddu mall is there, Kemfort Mall. He told, no, there is no mall. Yeah. Loose fellow. Then they found out he is blind. He cannot see. He could only hear. What he heard? Bell. He heard the bell and he heard Om Namah Shivaya. So what he knows? Temple is there. Kemfort Mall, there is no bell, there is no sound, nothing. He told there is no Kemfort Mall, only there is Shiva temple. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Does it mean there is no Kemfort Mall? There is. Why he doesn't know? Because he is blind. Why we don't know who we are? Because we are blind. We are blind of the reality. So now, today of course there is no chance, but probably next time we will have a talk on the 10 methods of realization. I'm hoping to write a new book maybe next year, not this year, quota is over, 10 books I finished writing. So,
Why it cannot be one?
what?
Only one method, unique.
No. So why only there's not one method to go to commercial street? Many methods are there. You can take this road also, you can take that road also, you can go by helicopter also. If you build a tunnel, you can go underneath also. But commercial street is one. Methods may be many. I didn't, hope you're getting my point. So we are going to today just talk about one simple method. So suppose I take out my leg and keep the leg on the table. So how many people will become? 2 people? How many people will become? One? Who? This is the person or that is the person? Who's the person?
You are the person.
I am the person. And that fellow on the table?
Leg.
That's only a leg. Now I remove the second leg and I keep on the table. Now 2 legs are gone. Half of me is gone. So I still am there or I am not there? I am there. But 2 legs are? Now I remove the 2 hands. I don't remove, somebody else removes and keeps on the table. Now I am only one mundi. This one, the torso, this one, and still I am there?
Yes, you are there. Very much.
Very good. Now I remove the 2 eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue, and keep on the table. So what am I now? I am blind, deaf, dumb, no hands, no legs, but I am still breathing. I am there or not there?
There.
Tongue is not there, I'm still there. Up to then you can do physically. Now virtually. Virtually means just imagine. We take out the skin and we keep it here. We take out the flesh and keep here. We take out the blood in bottles and keep here. And we take out the bones and we keep here. We break the bone and try to open the bone marrow also we keep here. Everything's on the table. But where am I?
In space.
You are in your mind.
Head. Where is the head?
On the table.
Everything dead of
Right, but where am I?
No,
everything naturally.
No break. But there I went. I was there.
Ah.
You removed everything and you kept on the table. You removed my hands, you removed my legs, you removed my eyes, you removed my head, everything you kept on the table. Where I went? There I went. That's all what? That's all. I want to know where I went. Just now I was there. You only removed everything and kept on the table. Now you tell me where I went. Why? What? So that's why sometimes you need 10 methods. Even 10 methods you cannot find out. Because this is called realization. Now, this is one method. I don't know, this needs a full talk. But cannot do the full talk now. So one person wrote a book. I don't know how many of you have read this book. It's called Drik Drisya Viveka. Anybody read the book? It's a beautiful book. Let me explain what the book says.
What is the first word?
Huh?
First word.
Drik Drisya Viveka. I'll explain the book to you. I'll explain the book in 2 minutes. Please pay attention. So I'm seeing this. Correct? I'm seeing this. Who is seeing this?
you are seeing.
I. Who in me is seeing this?
Your eyes.
My eyes. You sure? Good. So he says, my eyes are seeing it. So now I keep here. I remove my eyes and keep on the table. Now my eyes should see.
No, you can't.
You said eyes are seeing.
At that time.
Then eyes should see, no? If I remove the eyes and kept on the table, the eyes should see.
No, I cannot.
Cannot. Why you cannot?
Because we remove it.
Your eyes are.
But he said eyes only are seeing, no?
So the main sight after you remove it, so that you cannot.
Because the eyes are connected to the mind.
Yeah.
Correct? With the eyes, if I close the eyes, I cannot see. I need eyes. The mind is there. So, eyes are seeing this. Who knows I am seeing this? Mind knows. The mind knows. Suddenly, the mind knows eyes are seeing, but the mind is thinking he's sleeping. So the mind goes away somewhere else. Actually, he's meditating. But the mind wandered. I missed it. Sometimes you're eating sometimes katlegai. You cut the katlegai, you eat and you throw the skin. Sometimes mind is wandering. You throw the katlegai and you eat the skin. It happens or not? It happens or not? Because the mind goes somewhere else. is going in the mouth. Oh. The point is this. The point is this. We are living in ignorance and we suffer. If we realize the truth, we will be free from suffering. We have to realize the truth. And this subject, honestly, is not a 1 hour subject. Of course, these talks are 1 hour talks. So it's like emptying ocean into one bucket. You cannot empty an ocean into
How
a
many
bucket.
buckets we need?
You only need one bucket for one shower. But it depends how much. So the point is this, from the little thing that I want to close, I can go on and on. It is so important for us today. I chose this topic because, see, we all suffer. We suffer because we think we are this body, we think we are the mind. We are neither the mind. We have a body. This is my
Body.
no shirt. This is my shirt. This is my hand. This is my leg. This is my head. And this is my body. Whose body? Who is that my mind? My mind is happy. My mind is worrying. My mind is anxious. Means you have a mind. You are not the mind. Whose mind? Who is that you?
Consciousness.
That you have to realize.
Consciousness.
Somebody says consciousness. He said no. He said. Our daddy friend. He said what? He said I went one. He said one Shiva, one Shakti, one consciousness, one energy. I am confused. I am not happy. He goes honestly. I am not happy. Go in silence. Introspect. Give up everything else. Take chutti 1 month. No, really I'm telling you. You take chutti 1 month. Go and sit quietly. If you want to, if you think you can climb Mount Everest just like that. Mount Everest there, I'm coming, come on! Finish with Mount Everest. Cannot be like that. You cannot climb Mount Everest by making one jump. People prepare for 10 years. So if you want to realize the truth, see, the problem is this. Today I'll tell you 2-3 quick things before I close. The problem is Maya. Maya means, I told you last time, this story I don't know. One villager came to the town. The villager came to the town, so friend took him for a movie. And in the movie, it was a war movie. What is this? Kutbuddin, what is the movie? Padmavati. Like that kind of movie. Khilji. Khilji, no sir? So then he asked him in the movie, what is there? He said, I see horses. He said, no. What is behind the horses? He said, I see elephants. Very good. What is behind the elephants? He said, I see smoke in the sky. What is behind the smoke in the sky? He said, no, I cannot see. I only see this Khilji fellow on the horses and elephants, smoke in the sky. Just then, the movie got over. Then he asked the fellow, what do you see? No horses, no elephants, only plain white screen. We are like that. We are watching everything because of Maya. Maya has got 2 powers. Maya hides the screen and projects the movie. Maya does 2 things. The problem, it does 2 things. It hides the gold and projects the ring. We see the ring. Why we see the ring? Maya. It hides the gold. Gold is there. We don't see the gold. We see the ring. Why? Because of Maya. We are all living a life of illusion. So we have to learn to get out of this illusion and we have to realize the truth. And remember, realization of the truth is not knowledge. Many people think, oh, I know. I went for a talk, now I know, I will go and give lecture in the house. Now I don't need to go for this talk and I'm now a sadhu, I will go and give speech. This is a very delicate subject. If you want to realize, you must know that knowledge is not realization. There's a war inside. The war is between me and he. You know the war, what is the war between me and he? I told you last time? There's a war. You know the tug of war? The one me is one side, he is one side. Me is M-E, mind and ego. M-E is mind and ego. And other side, he is the holistic energy. The Atma, the soul, the spirit. There's a war result. And the mind is a rascal. The mind makes you me. The mind says, Supreme, I am Gupta. सुनो, ये गुप्ता, ये मेरा घर का लाइन, तुम इधर दाना तुम्हारा टांग तोड़ दूंगा. Happens or not? Because this ego. Friends, we can go on and on, but maybe I should end with a little bhajan. So I think my time is over there.
Yes.
I say must keep talk for 2 hours, maybe 1 hour is not enough. So I wrote a bhajan recently. I will tell you this bhajan before I close. The bhajan goes like this. नाटक ये प्रभु का है, प्रभु की ये लीला है, संसार ये सजना है, एक ख्वाब जैसा है, लोग आते जाते हैं, जीते हैं और मरते हैं, हमको हंसना है, प्रभु से एक होना है, सुख दुख तो आते जाते, हमको हंस के जीना है, जो भी प्रभु की मर्जी, हमको वो स्वीकारना है, नाटक ये है सचना है, हमको ये तो जानना है, प्रभु की ये माया है, इसको हंस के स्वीकारना है.
Very nice. Make some good singer to sing and.
But can you translate that in?
Huh? This means everything is a drama, and it means that we have to realize that we are unhappy because we are taking everything to be real. This Maya, this Leela, whatever happened, you are questioning what happened yesterday, or why it happened, why? No, they should not have done like that. No, why? Servant put extra 2 spoons of salt. Hey, no, not well, spoon, lady, you don't understand? All kinds of bad words we give.
So let the 2 spoons be there, it is a Maya.
No, don't get upset. No. Okay, she put 2 spoons extra. Tell her. Tell her. But we are getting upset. We are getting angry. Have you helped us? How does it matter? 2 spoons already put, you're going to eat because there's nothing else to eat. If something else is there to eat, then don't eat. If something else is there, then don't eat. Already 2 spoons already put in the drama, already 2 spoons of extra namak is already put. So today's talk was, you can ask me any questions, it's like very simple. Realize the truth. The truth is that you are not what you think you are. You are not this body, the body will die. You are not the mind. Where is the mind? You cannot find. What are you? I cannot tell you. You have to realize. Today I am only telling you, realize the truth. When you go back from here, realize. There's beauty everywhere. God appears to you. God appears to you in the sunflower. God appears to you in the birds. God appears to you in the flowers. God appears to you in the fruits. You eat a good mango. It's God manifesting as a mango. But you only look at mango, throw it outside. Even when you throw that, you must say, praise the Lord. Because the Lord appeared as a beautiful mango. You may think I'm talking crazy. No, the truth is this. If God was not the mango, would never come. If gold was not the ring, would never come. God is the cause. Everything you see is the effect. The clouds, the birds, look at the birds. Look. You saw 25 geese from road. How they fly? In an order. How? Who made? Who gave them brain to do it? Where they are going? They don't have GPS. They know where to go.
Why that formation is required that people don't know?
There's so many theories.
So there is some order.
Very high.
See, the point is this. Did the geese tell you?
Huh?
Did the geese tell you? We infer, we presume, we infer. They are fine because, must be because of this. Because we don't know the geese language, and the geese language don't know English. I don't know that they know Kannada. But the point is that we can make out they are flying in some order. That means there must be some reason. Must be some reason to do it. We know water is going from here to there. Then we infer water always flows to the lowest point. Nobody told us, but we infer to it. So today's talk is very simple. To conclude, realize the truth. The truth is one, not what I am saying. The truth is the truth. The Bible, the Quran, the Gita, and the Upanishads, and Buddha, all of them are saying the same thing. Not different things. Only different languages. And different interpretations. The interpretation is very complicated because one person I came and told, "Hey, क्या तुम्हारे कुरान में ऐसा लिखा है ना वो सूरा नहीं जी वो है ना वो हिंदी में इंग्लिश में लिखा है ना वो नहीं वो अरबिक में लिखा है ना वो ओरिजिनल है हाँ ऐसा है Any point arguing with anybody? Oh, don't argue. This is not a subject of argumentation. If you want to argue with me, I am agreeing I lost. This is a matter of realization. And you have to realize the truth. Yourself. You have to realize. How do you realize, you know? You know how you realize? When you open your real eyes. When you open your real eyes, then you realize. But today's topic is just that. Realize the truth. Don't go back now and say, where is idli dosa? I thought after talk you are giving idli dosa. There is no idli dosa.
Udupi hotel you said.
Huh?
You said Udupi hotel.
Udupi hotel. Okay, he's taking you on, please. Anybody wants to go, you can go there. He's going to Udupi hotel. But he's not paying the bill, eh? He's only taking you there. Don't think after he goes there, don't say you are, no, he's taking and showing you where is the Udupi hotel. He will make you realize where is Udupi. So, today's talk is just that, on the subject, realize the truth. Anybody wants to ask any questions, you can.
So you said drama. So you are talking now here and we are listening here. Is it also a kind of a drama?
Absolutely. See, understand, it's an excellent question, please pay attention. Some people think that the drama is not real. So I have two questions to ask you. Is the drama real or not real?
At one stage it appears to be real.
Then, so real or not real?
The reality is not real.
Is the drama real or not real?
But as long as they are acting and I am seeing, it
Yeah.
is real
Correct.
at that point of time.
Correct?
Of course it's not wrong.
Yeah, because?
It's not real.
Because?
Just drama.
Because it's only a drama, no? So look at it like that. Please look, you know the answer, but your mind is a rascal. Your mind is not letting you know the answer. You know the answer, but your mind is a rascal. Your mind is not letting you see, look at it. This is right here. I am talking and she is listening and you are wearing a blue shirt. It's all happening in a drama. But it is only a drama. In the next scene, the scene will change. Tomorrow you will come with a red shirt. And she tomorrow, instead of sitting with you, she may be talking to you like this. But that's another drama scene. Nothing is it. It's all changing. In a drama that keeps on changing. Next question. Good question, right? Who is the producer director of the drama? Somebody. storyboard. They decide what will be the next action. You keep quiet, do your part. You have to do your part. And you can do one more thing. What's the other thing you can do? What's the other thing you can do apart from doing your part, you know?
Experience.
What can you do apart from doing your part, you know?
Excel. Can be explained. You can excel in that.
Little bit your answers. Good, but not perfect. You should be out of the drama. As long as you're the actor, you are in the drama.
Yeah, yeah.
And second thing you can do, A, you must do your part in the drama. And second,
I should know that I'm acting. Along with that, I'm something other than acting. I'm something other than my acting there.
so part one, you must do your part. And part two, you must enjoy the show
Who has to enjoy?
before you go.
You have to enjoy the show. Audience have to enjoy the show. You are the
Madam,
audience.
this whole world is a drama. That we are talking of that show.
Listen, we are all audiences in this drama. That's what she
This is
said.
a big drama. This whole world is Nataka. Like Karnataka, Kumaraswamy, Yedurappa. What is all that? Natak, no? Natak in Karnataka. Correct or not? That you think is real is happening. No, it's not real. It's all drama. BJP, first they came, I am BJP, next day resigned and going out, next day JD, then next day gone. Don't become so serious, enjoy the show.
We are all actors and actresses in this drama. An actor, he has to act.
Correct.
And how do we enjoy his own acting?
Good. After acting, what you must do?
One thing is you can recollect.
No, I finish your part. You did your acting, now you're sitting in the chair. Then what you must keep on doing now? Keep on thinking, ayo, my son, he did not say good morning, what a lousy fellow he is. So many years I gave him food to eat. That way you don't enjoy the show.
No, enjoy.
Your son also, your son told, Amma, you are useless. It's a drama. Don't take seriously. Your son told, Amma, you are useless. It's a natak. Enjoy the show.
Same thing it happened today morning.
How are you going to go? No, but you felt very bad, no? Mommy, you felt bad, a little bad?
I'm used to it.
Used to. But now you do one thing more. Enjoy the show.
That's what I'm doing.
Bless you. So now you understood what I'm saying? Whatever you are, our acting is our living. We cannot escape from action. You have to sleep, you have to wake up, you have to eat, you have to drink. Can you escape? You can't escape. Enjoy the show. Most people say, you got somebody, that's in this. What happened? I cannot tell you. What happened? This useless son of mine, I spent 6 months teaching very fellow, he failed. The exams he failed. So what? He failed. So what?
So what? Nothing.
What can you do about it? He already failed. No, he already failed. And you are sitting like this.
And he's enjoying it.
He is eating ice cream.
You will be busy with this mobile.
Interesting. Yes. Let me know what you want to close. We'll close. Yes.
Depth of clarification, sir. Don't take in otherwise.
No, please.
So you are trying to explain more than 1.5 hours. That is how you are all given, we are all borrowed that. We got that information, anything, everything, behind everything there is something that is because as a God, a creator, cause and whatever, this and that. Okay, sir.
So what's your question?
I come to that, sir. That is information, knowledge I got. But is it, that is the truth? And I know that everything illusion, Maya, and this and that and that and this
Very
and
good.
all that.
Very good.
What's in this?
Happy I have that. I
Very good.
realize it myself. I
Very
say
good.
myself, I realize.
Very good.
It is not. The second moment I come the same thing I done. And what I'm asking
Second
is that
moment?
what is the difference between me and this great seers who realize it? We know the information only. The realization means I cannot.
What is the
say.
difference between you and the great
What
saint?
is truth I cannot say.
You're asking that, right?
Only information I got, that's all.
You're asking what is the difference between you and the
Who realizes
great saint?
Realization.
You want to know the difference?
What is that?
You want to know the difference between you and the great saint? Is that your question?
Of course I know the information.
You want to
What
know?
they know.
What is your question?
What is the difference between the person layman and the realization.
Now keep quiet for 1 minute, I will explain to you. What is this? What is this?
With air, acha.
And what is this?
Both are same.
Both are same or they are two different?
Two.
You are saying same, no, make up your mind. They are same or they are different?
Different.
One is you, one is layman. Got it? Now, you are finished, layman is finished. Where is you and where is layman? Where is you and where is the saint? Give me separate, now separate you and the saint. Separate it.
Merge it into one.
Got the answer or no? What is inside you and what is inside the saint is the same. It's one. It appears as you. It appears as saint.
Slightly, I think I have made it more clear, sir. Of course, the same inside is same. I have that level by information.
Only what is
The
inside.
difference.
Only what is inside is real. Outside is false. Which book is your favorite book? Which book is your favorite book for reading? Gita. If I take one Gita with red cover and put one Gita with blue cover, they become different. I take one Gita and I put red cover. I take another Gita and I put blue color cover and keep on the table. So you are seeing as two separate books. The color of the cover is different. The book inside? Same. You and the saint are the same. There is no difference. That is realization.
So I think what he is asking is if both are same, why is he realized and I am not realized? I have the same knowledge as he has.
No.
The reaction,
Because one is living in ignorance and the other one has reached the realization. That's
One may be red balloon, one may be blue balloon.
correct, that's it.
Unfortunately, my showing both white balloons, so I'm confused.
That's what he said.
So you cannot get the answer like this. The problem with you is you have too much knowledge, but you don't need knowledge. Now stop knowledge. I'm giving answer to you. Stop reading everything. Sit in silence.
You mean unlearn?
Sit quietly and try to concentrate on what you've already learned. You don't need to learn more than that. You already know enough. You don't need to know more. But you're not realized it. The musk deer. Have I told the story of the musk deer? Its musk deer has got inside kasturi. Kasturi is very beautiful smell. So in the jungle it's going on. It's trying to find its own musk. Musk is inside. It's searching. Like you are saying me. Finally, it goes to the top of the Himalaya cliff. It falls. It dies. The hunter cuts the stomach, removes the kasturi. What you're searching is inside you.
You are a musketeer.
Somebody has to kill and take it out.
Now see, his mind is a basket. His mind is telling something else. That is not what I am telling. Mind will tell so many things. Be careful of the mind. Any other questions? So, Margaret, over to you.
Be careful of the mind. How to check it?
By knowing that your mind is different from your buddhi. You have got in here, one part is mind, one part is buddhi. Mind will tell you, vodka. My son is troubling, have a little vodka. No trouble will be there. The buddhi will tell you, hello, stop it. Vodka will not give you, it will make you go crazy, it will only make you drunk. Stop it. You drink vodka, your son will take away all your jewelry also and run away. So that's the buddhi. The buddhi is the intellect. People confuse. People think mind and buddhi is the same. No. Mind is separate. Mind is monkey. Eat one idli, mind is I want dosa. Eat dosa, mind is I want rava idli. Okay, eat rava idli, mind is I want vada. Eat vada. Intellect should say stop. How much you are eating? Idli, dosa, vada, upama, what? Stop. Who said? Buddhi. Separate the mind and the intellect. Over to you, if you want to start it.
Yes.
Ask the questions.
Yes, Mohan.
You ask us to ask questions, no? You ask us to ask questions to know the truth.
Yes.
Okay, when I start asking the questions, the answers started coming from everybody, so many places, so many corners.
Correct.
I find somehow it is not, it answers the real question.
Correct.
Then I started asking questions myself inside also.
Correct.
The answer is not coming from inside also. The outside also not tallying.
Very good.
So something is happening.
Because you're start following the three methods.
Yeah.
AiR. You know AiR? AiR. Ask. You will get answers. After ask, investigate. You're not investigating. When you investigate, then you will realize. Investigate means what came first, chicken or egg? Somebody says genes. No. That's not the. You have to ask. Okay, simple thing. What's your father's name? Venkata. What's your grandfather's name? What is his grandfather's name? Very good. I also don't know. My own great grandfather. See, the problem is this. We don't even know the name of our grandfather's grandfather. How will we know how he came? That's why we have to ask and we have to investigate. You are not investigating your grandfather's grandfather because you don't bother who's my grandfather's grandfather. But who you are, are you bothered? Don't bother about your grandfather's grandfather, but please be bothered who you are. You have to, this is the biggest thing, realize the truth. Don't go home today and don't go busy just eating biryani. No, stop. Ask, who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? I don't mind it. 99% of people in this world, they are fools. Why they are fools? I'm saying I'm not having anything bad against them, but they are living in ignorance and they are suffering. Why people suffer? Because we live in ignorance. Somebody says something bad, we suffer. Some pain in the leg, we suffer. Something is not yet happened, it may be happening tomorrow, we are already suffering. It's not happened. Tomorrow it might happen. Tomorrow result will come that my daughter is going to fail in exam. Already I'm crying today. It's not yet. Result is not even come.
How do we investigate?
How do we?
How do we investigate?
You investigate when you ask questions. When you ask questions and you get various answers, then you go into finding out what is the right answer. You go into in-depth study. You go into an in-depth study, you meet masters, you meet a guru. You ask, see, sometimes I want to get answers. I went to my guru. No, why I went to my guru? Because my guru is 100 years old. And he learned from his guru who is another 100 years old. And he learned from another guru who is 100 years old. So I already got an answer for 300 years. You are trying to get answers in 3 minutes. How will you find out?
But you trusted him.
Without trust, how can you? Without trust, you cannot even walk out from here.
You trusted him, so you trusted his answers.
No, yeah, you have to trust. See, so suppose today I give something to eat. What's the guarantee there's no poison in it? You trust me, right? You trust me. So without trust, there's nothing. You have to trust. And you have to find a guru, the right person. You find the wrong guru, you have a big problem. We have to have the right guru.
Find a proper guru is a very big problem.
Have you found? You must look.
No.
You are not found. You never looked for it.
But she's a guru.
He wants to make you guru.
I don't want him as
You are rejected. She doesn't want you.
That is not a question.
Then what is it?
She's a guru, that's all. She has truly decided.
She has truly decided.
We come to the end of the program. And every time we come here, you send us out with something to think about. Ask, investigate, and realize. Keep our mouth shut and listen to our inner voice. The answers will come. I have to thank you immensely for this input. And we hope we have many more with you whenever you are in India and whenever you are not in the Himalayas. Thank you to each each one of you for coming. Thank you for sharing, joining us in this quest for knowledge. We hope to have many more of these interactions so that we will all grow spiritually, we will all learn the right path, and we will be better human beings. Thank you very, very much. God bless you all. For the IRHM members and all the new members, we are celebrating Ramzan next weekend. You are all cordially invited. The second Sunday, that's the 10th. We are all cordially invited. The program starts at 4:30. Please,